Let me check my volume. Hello, beautiful people, tribe of many colors. Thank you for being here. I'm sitting down. I'm grounding myself. If you've been riding the energy like this, just know that we're coming out of that dark space into the light. And the best way to do that, the best way that I come out of a dark space is to find the light. And the light for me is wisdom. The light for me is information. It's connecting to self. It's connecting to source. And one of the ways I do that is I love to read. I love to read. I got so many books. A lot of them I've half started. I'll end one book, jump into another book, and it still connects. That's what I found out about really bringing in wisdom to yourself from an open space, from an open heart, is that no matter what you tap into, it will connect and give you a message that's right for you. So it doesn't matter if you hop from this book to that book, this movie to that movie, and you might feel like, man, I can't focus on any one thing. That's okay. You're probably that being that's meant to collect a lot of information, bits and pieces of it, and it still connects. So whether you read something completely or watch something completely, it's almost like you don't have to. You still get the information from somewhere else, because the information is just one thing divided into multiple medium and ways to understand it. But as long as you're seeking wisdom, it's seeking you. So anything you tap into that your heart pulls you into or your guidance pulls you into, just go with it. Just go with the flow, because it's all going to connect anyway. Okay? So one of the books I've read and I actually really enjoy is this book. All right. Signs and Symbols Sourcebook, A to Z Compendium of Over 1,000 Designs by Adele Nozedar. There we go. This book is great if you want to start getting to understand the nature of things, the nature of reality, the nature of existence, because it starts off with symbols. Okay, these are some of the symbols. And then it goes all the way into a bunch of different topics. Okay, so it even has things like these. Okay, it goes into explaining a lot of the things you see around you. Okay, if there's a lot of symbolism, signs, okay, magical expressions that surround us every day. But if you don't know how to read the signs, you don't know what the universe is saying to you. So one of the best things you could do is start to understand symbols and their meanings, because symbols are the universal language. Okay, symbols are universally understood on an energetic level, on a spiritual level. So the more you expose yourself to symbols, it's almost like it discloses its meaning to you personally, right? Every symbol, it awakens something within you that is ancient, that is timeless. So it's really important to spend time studying symbols, or to wear symbols that resonate with you, or you feel like it lifts your frequency, or you can tap into it and you just feel happy. There's a lot of things symbols can do for you as the original language that connected us all. That's why some of the most ancient texts that we read, they're written in these symbols, these symbolisms, right? So the contents of this book, the contents, it starts with the introduction. Then it goes into signs and symbols of magic and mystery. Then it goes into a world of hidden secrets. It talks about fauna, flora, flowers of the underworld, numbers, Sacred sounds, secret sounds, the body as a sacred map, rites and rituals, customs and observances, the nature of the divine, and yeah, that's it. And then under that it has kind of like subheading. So like under sacred sounds, secret sounds, it has the intrigue of resonance, letters and language, secret scripts and ciphers. We have to start remembering our magical nature. The world is a lot more than we think it is, and as students of the earth plane, we have to start understanding this world we live in, and we have to start understanding how to use the energy that's available to us. Sometimes when people get certain names, witches, wizards, things like that, there's a lot of that expression when people use the magic of the universe in a negative way. And sometimes people think when you tap into that energy that it automatically makes you negative. The energy of the universe is like fire. You can do good things with fire, you could do negative things with fire. But what you choose to do with it is all within your intention, right? So when we're talking about the magic of the universe, it's open and available to anyone. If you understand how to use it, you can use it however you want to. But the key thing to remember, right, when you step into your power and your sovereignty and you're working with universal magic, the first rule of any creating, keeping in mind that we've already been creating, just doing it from lack of awareness. But once you tap into creating, right, in an aware state, the first thing you understand about using and interacting with the magic of the universe is it is magnetic, it is resonating, it all happens to you first.
Wait, what? It all happens to you first.
So whatever intention you put out there, whatever you intentionally create now, is always something that's going to come back to you first. So that alone should have you step in always in the direction of love and peace and compassion, because if everything you put out into the universe from a state of awareness is reflected back to you automatically, let it be loving, right? Let it be something that builds you up, that encourages you to go forward, that enlivens you, that thrills you, right? That brings you into a state of oneness at all times within yourself. So yeah, work with nature, work with symbolism, understand symbolism. It'll disclose some very good information to you. It'll teach you about who you are. It'll teach you about the world you live in. It can teach you about worlds beyond this world. And then you start having experiences that you create, instead of just being kind of tossed about in an experience that you feel like you don't have a handle on, you don't want to experience. You know what I mean? You can shift your reality in any moment by coming into awareness that you can change it. So those are some of the things that exploring symbolism has taught me. It discloses its information to you and reveals to you your own mind. When you're reading, you're understanding your own mind, because who's the narrator, right? So as you read, you gain understanding, but you're understanding you. The book is just a tool to reveal to you all the symbolism and magic that's within. So there's no magic in this book per se. The magic is that it's a mirror and a reflection that shows me how magical I am, and that I'm able to expand that magic into the world all around me, and live it, and be it, and have it give back to me at all times. So when I get a chance, I'm going to be reading from this book. If you want to take that journey with me, I encourage you to do so. Let me show you some more stuff in here. So these are some of the things that are in here. Flip to another random page. So these are some of the things you can start to understand, and it's cross-cultural. It's a little bit of everything. I think this is a really good book if you're wanting to get into understanding a lot about the universe and yourself. So I'll see you soon. I'll be going through some chapters on this, and we'll learn together. I'll give you my little 2 cents about what I think and some of the notes that I've already taken with stuff that I've read already. So talk to you soon. If you're a book nerd like me, trust me, it's a good one. I love you. I love you. I love you. Keep taking care of yourself. Keep being patient with yourself, right? Keep riding these waves of life, and just know that you are loved, you are supported, you are beautiful. Keep putting your magic out there, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Come on.